In a world full of haters, insane content creators, and the ever soul-crushing hamster wheel of growing up, we are three best friends trying to do the impossible, create a podcast that helps you survive life. I'm Devin.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is Neds Declassified Podcast Survival Guide. Results may vary. Listeners, hi, how are you? Welcome to a special evening edition of Ned's Pod sans Daniel Curtis Lee, who is busy doing other things.
He's directing a video for Clarissa Shields, the GWOAT.
Yep, he's doing his other stuff. He's in New York filming
I don't know if Dan
a
can
reality
actually be
TV show.
Oh, right.
Yeah, a reality show
I don't know
for
if
her.
Dan can actually be in one spot for more than 3.5 days.
Daniel is juggling a lot of plates. Mm-hmm. He's spinning a lot of plates, juggling a lot of balls, and he would not want me to use that metaphor.
Daniel loves juggling balls, though. He juggles balls while we're doing something else, right? He's over there with his little thumb on his phone doing something else.
I mean, you can't catch him with just one set of balls. There's always multiple sets of balls.
Multiple balls in hand.
Never just one.
Never his own.
Yes. Yes.
Love you, Dan.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Love that guy. Love you, listeners. How are you out there in the world? I have found myself in a watery Scorpio season. Okay, just sensitive end of year vibes. That's what I'm given, and that's what I'm getting.
Wait, so sorry, because I do always get this wrong. Scorpio is water.
Scorpio is water.
So you and Chels kind of go together kind of nice.
Waters.
Two waters. Love it. You're either drowning each other, keeping each other afloat. Love to hear that.
Only
I always
afloat.
forget-
There's been no drowning.
Perfect. I love
It's
that.
lovely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
But Sagittarius is fire. I always keep... that's what it is.
That's when it
'Cause
switches.
Sagittarius seems like an earth, like a centaur sort of.
I agree,
walking
but
about.
no, they're almost
Fire in the
airy.
bottle.
They're fiery. Yeah, fiery free. Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
But yeah,
Love
just
it.
been having a watery, sensitive Scorpio season for you astrology girlies out there. You know,
I
what
actually have been feeling this really, this flux between anxiety that makes my armpits sweat.
Okay.
And this like deep feeling of accomplishment and contentedness that I'm like, because I'll ask myself the question. I'm like, what is this that I'm like? What is this? What is this? And I think, and I just think, and I'm like, what? Do you have anything to do? Like I try to go across my list, and I'm like, I think I just feel very accomplished for this last part of the year, and
Hell
I'm
yeah.
like sitting in that. It's sort of bathing over me, and it's kind of fighting the anxiety, and I've just been really kind of like chilling in that.
Good.
You
I need
know?
to learn from you. I need to do that. Because when I look at this year, actually, progress has been made internally and externally. My life looks better today than it did last year.
Yeah, and also, dude, you got on set more this year than like.
That's what I mean.
You know
like
what I mean?
goals, like things I wanted occurred. Yeah, like true. So
Yeah, and
yeah,
I
want to
just-
sit in
my
that
life is good.
contentedness. Yeah, fuck yeah, Lindsay.
You know what I mean?
Surrender
always
and
gonna feel like-
gratitude.
When I think about that, I'm like part of the luckiest, like 5-10% of like of the world.
Yeah, that's
You
real.
know, yeah, that hits me real good. So I'm really grateful for the upswing in my mental health. And the other thing is that it doesn't feel manic, which feels really nice. It actually feels like this contentedness that rises from the bottom up, not the top down. You know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just really appreciating that. So,
Hell
but
yeah.
you know, this time of year is a little stressful. There's a lot of energy, a lot of family, a lot of tuning in when
yeah.
maybe we, you know, well, you go to work and then you get the chance to like tune out when you get home. It's like constant tune in for the holidays.
It is family, past, history, present. Oh, yeah. All the dynamics come out around the holidays.
You're always in conversation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody's talking. Everybody's talking at me.
At me, and really about nothing.
Yeah.
And me too. I try to get by with the simplest response that I can. I don't know why. Because you're there to commune. But I'd much rather just talk about something present day. I don't want to, like, when I go to try to catch people up on what I've been, like, I automatically have to fight going into this, like, I'm a dark piece of shit. And I hate that narrative, but it takes me so long to recalibrate when I'm trying to, like, say it that I feel like I almost have nothing good to say. I'm like, I'm still on the rebuilding process, but I don't want to go into, like, why.
Yeah,
and I'm just done with that other narrative, and I don't really have a new one.
Well,
but I'm here.
Well,
God bless. Look at the snow.
I really like this thing that you just shared as an easy one for the holiday, which is, you know what? It was a good year, and I'm feeling content and a little anxious. You know,
and a little anxious and grateful. Yeah, you're so right.
I feel you. Yeah. Sometimes you like want to go into your whole fucking narrative and then you're like reinforcing it rather than just being like, I don't know, I'm good.
I'm good.
I don't know, I'm fine.
Good. It's been yeah.
It's weird.
God, dude, what? Oh, God, the embarrassment I have of thinking back to conversations that I've had with every person in my life of just like...
the overshare? Yeah.
Look at me. Victim shame. And look, I'm not making fun of that because we all have to go through it.
Yeah.
I still have a very close relationship with shame. Shame's like, you know, one of my best friends, always in the backseat.
Same.
But gosh, just thinking that people could see every bad thing about me or everything that I'd ever done and that I just want to come clean before you can hurt me with one of these things that you see. God, what a manic, crazy person. And I don't feel the need to do that, even if I do feel a little more boring because of it.
Yeah.
I don't have anything salacious or like anything, you know, exhibitionist to say, or like, I'm not trying to like, you know, there's nothing extremist to say about me anymore.
Yeah. Nice. See? Progress. Progress. I know. You go from like feeling like saying I'm good or I'm fine when someone asks how are you, like that being like a cop out or like a disconnect, to oversharing and being vulnerable, but like divulging way too fucking much and then not knowing how to rein it into that question, to circling back around to being like, I'm good. I'm fine.
I'm good. And
you know what? I don't want to get into it.
Just be like judging the out of people that weren't trauma dumping. And now I'm like, I'm good. Yeah.
Maybe that's all I want to. Maybe I'm saying I'm good because, like, for right now, like, that's all I want to be. That's what I'm choosing to be. You know, I'm good right now. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into all my neuroses right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last week, Monday came around, and it was after our convention, you know, last, like, convention for the year, and Monday came around, and I was like, all right. I knew I had time that week, and that's when the old mentee bees come. That's when the old spirals come around, when I don't have something to anchor my time in. That's the weird freelance artist actor life we are in. That is a blessing in some areas, but that's when the mental gets weird. So Monday, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna handle some bills. I'm gonna get these things done on my laptop. You know what? I'm even gonna leave my house. I'm gonna go to a cafe. I'm gonna set up. Ba-bam. I'm like, all right, here we go. Productivity this week. I'm gonna crush this week. Open up my laptop and the screen is like, and all fucked. And my computer was broke for all last week. And I was like, I'm gonna spiral this week. Yeah.
That is so you were at the cafe.
Yeah, it was like a Ned's Declassified episode, you know? Like I feel like that's in the fucking adulthood guide where you're like, I'm going to knock off my to-do list today. Boom. No, you're not, bitch.
Immediate rejection.
Yeah. Your computer's broke. Go drop it off and spend an unknown amount of money and time getting it fixed.
There goes the week.
Literally, I just got it back a few hours ago.
God bless. And such a boring expense. Like, yes, we need it, but it's like, I don't know, it's like tires or I got a flat tire randomly and had to like go have it. Like, it was just such a rigmarole to like get my thing to somewhere to get it patched. And I'm just like, and everybody wanted to sell me a new tire. Nobody wanted to patch this one. I'm like, this one's fine.
Yeah. Plug it.
freaking driving so deep into Los Feliz around all those corners. You have to be a psycho to live in Los Feliz. What are you talking about? Why is this built like, I don't know. I'm not even going to say the joke that I was going to say, but it's too crammy. You're cramming left, cramming right, go here, go there, and 1,300 cars are behind you taking the same shortcut. Oh.
I'm not going to lie. I'm heavily debating and manifesting probably next year moving somewhere over on the east side. I love the west side so much, but I'm struggling with the proximity of my friendships. Like half the reason we do this pod remote is because driving across town every fucking week to meet up is a bitch. It weighs on you because I already do it for a million things. So yeah, like the proximity of friendships, and I know if I get east, I'll be closer to you. I'll be closer to maybe Dan. Like half my friends or most of my friends are closer to the east side. So,
dude,
yeah. So it's on my mind.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd pick another annoying place to live, but.
Yeah,
that is so cool. I love that for you.
But yeah, you know, like I'd like to like stop by and see you sometime. You know, like I miss like hanging and talking with you, but like to get to you is fucking hour and a half. Like kill me, dude.
To me, you barely live in the same same city.
Dude, totally,
not city, but whatever. Yeah.
No, totally. You like like Glendale and Burbank is just about as far as it gets from Venice. Like they're just you have to hit.
There's no way
every bit of traffic to get to them. It's so fucked, dude.
That is
so,
super exciting,
so I don't know.
man.
Yeah.
Right
So we'll see when that when that cherry pops next year, but I'm heavily considering
I'll help you move,
it.
brother. I got a big trunk.
Okay.
On my car, I'm not going to say the car I drive, but I got a trunk. And I actually love helping people move. You know what I'm saying? So
cool. I'll let
you're
you know.
probably going to do it the right way and like hire.
I might. I've never hired, but I feel
it's
like
actually unbelievably expensive to move. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
but you always have to get something for the big shit anyway. So it's like
yeah. I've always like rented the fucking U-Haul myself because you save money, but then it's a bunch of fucking work and expensive. Like, it might be at that point where you just pay some fucking people.
Yeah. Anyway, that might be putting the cart before the horse.
Yeah, that's in time. We'll get to the plans in time. But
maybe you and Dan can share plates.
Yeah. But yeah, man. We'll see. But for now, it's just end of year vibes. I already feel my brain and mentality kind of like doing that, like just like slow down. It's so weird how let me have some stoner thoughts, even though I haven't been getting high. It's so weird how time is a construct, but it's also fucking not. Because end of the year, like you feel it. I mean, everything just kind of I feel it just slowing down. I just want to reflect and connect.
Do you remember how long it felt from December 1st to Christmas when you were a kid?
Immense.
Like, did it not feel like a whole, like it's December 1st, but oh my God, like it's so long. And it's like, it's the third week of December.
Yeah. Yeah. Immense.
Whatever. The fourth week, like it's so soon.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go back to that time. Gosh, this was the most magical time when I was a kid. I was like, oh yeah. And now that I got to know everybody, I think, oh,
fuck.
And yeah.
No, it's true. It's true. My family holidays were very, strong up until my folks got divorced, and now holidays are just this like, fragmented bit of pain and connection and love, but just so fragmented and weird things come up.
It's like in the same lifetime that you can feel that different, and like think about another 30 years, like how differently you'll. It's kind of insane.
Yeah. Strange.
But God bless. Protect the children's Christmases. It's the best time for the children.
Protect the magic time of the year and just take the fucking pressure off yourself as best you can. That's what I try to do, but man, I get more and more like how adults were around the holidays, the weird triggers and stresses and anxieties, even
and then
though
being
like
short with you for no reason.
Yes. And it's because they're thinking about their childhood. That's why.
They want this to be over. They have to do the dishes. They're responsible.
Yeah. It's a weird dissonant thing. Yeah. What the fuck, Linz?
Well,
I was going to go to voice messages, but I just thought, you know what? I do have a round table, okay? I didn't, and then I do. Okay. First of all, I had to delete TikTok again because your boy has been scrolling too much. So TikTok deleted. Before I got off it, though, I was exposed to this fucking influencer that I wish I knew nothing about, okay? He's a young lad, but I guess he's what the kids are calling a looks maxer. Okay, he is entirely focused on perfecting in objective terms his physical form. Clavicular is his name, I guess. I just have to say it was so disturbing coming across just how this young man processes the world and looks and rating people on a scale of 1 to 10. And he has all these technical names for like the face and asymmetry of the face and certain aspects of the face that he believes there is a spectrum of perfection, of objective physical perfection, which I just want to hope that any of our listeners, I hope none of you focus on the worldview that this young man is obsessed with. I think it is so toxic to the soul and just what the world is and what actual human beauty is. The physical form and perfecting its symmetry and all this fucking bullshit, dude. Nope. Just nope. It's not a path that will nourish you. It will only lead to neuroses and feeling lack and feeling judgment of others and putting yourself above or below some, like, these are bad ideas. I was like watching this man speak so confidently about physical looks. Like, if you hear him speak, he has technical all these weird technical terms for the face. Your globular fucking node is actually angled at a 45-degree angle, which means it's just it's less attractive than if it's not. And it's just like, kiss my fucking ass, dude. Kiss my sweet imperfect ass. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's like a really bad path for people to focus on. So that's it. That's my roundtable rant. It's just I stumbled across this side of the internet, and I'm just shocked, honestly, at how many influencers, successful seemingly. I mean, if your notion of success is views and conversation and cultural whatever, like, there's just so many paths on the internet to lose yourself to bad ideas. So it just concerns me for young men and women out there, the Andrew Tates of the world. Like these are bad paths. They do not nourish you. Listeners, young men, women, like, if you're looking for guidance, if you're looking for, I don't know, somewhere to like set your aim and goals, it's like, I'd rather you go back to things that have lasted through time. That's a good test of things. Like, Stoic reading is worth it. If you're looking for some life philosophy, try the fucking Stoics, try the Buddhists, go to at least some form of thought that is attempting to reflect some nourishing, like, human truths.
Yeah.
'Cause this chasing after views and looks and surface perfection, it's and men versus women, fuck this shit, man. It's not a gender war.
I think we've gone very deeply into the devil's law, or I don't know but it's do what thou willst, right?
Like full individuation. Yeah.
Do whatever you want and call it body positivity. Call it reclaiming yourself. Call it, self-care. Call it, we've bastardized all of these words and we've twisted them to mean the complete opposite of what they were meant for. And that really is, look, we are our brother's keeper. And in this age where we've learned the word boundaries, we've lost what they actually are, right? There is no boundaries of conduct anymore. There are no, there's no boundaries of social norms. And I'm not talking repression. I'm not talking XYZ. Nope. And I know that the pendulum has to swing all the way in the other direction for there to be neutrality. Just like we were talking about, I'm good, let me overshare, let me come back to I'm good because I really am. It's that same type of pendulum swing. And I just think, like, there has to be a social mechanism other than shame that we can, like, I don't know, close the polarities off, close the north and south poles off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or try to bring our breath. Like, we're so lost on this thing of, like, let everybody do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And that's also not good. We went from controlling and killing and all of this, blah, blah, blah. And of course there's going to be this big pushback of, like, I'm going to do what I want. Like, but now is the time, like, when we have to rein it in. Cause you can do what you want, but there are things that work and things that don't work. There are consequences that can be handled and there are consequences that can, like, really not, like, very well. So I don't know. I think we all just need to, like, remind each other of our highest good. That's what I'm always trying to do when I have the energy, like, talk and reflect back at somebody. That's why I want to be so present with you. Let me, like, reflect back something good. And whenever somebody does that for me in public, I'm just like, gosh, I just feel so elevated and everything. And I wish that was the like the barometer for social success. And I feel like I wish that we could, in a healthy way, be responsible for each other. I do really think we're all stepping stones for each other. I do think you have to cut the cord and put on your mask first, but we are not here for anything except our fellow man, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I think we're really letting each other go real astray. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird out there. I will say, shout out to nerd and convention culture. Those spaces, those conventions are so positive and full of just people being authentic about what they're excited about and getting excited about other people getting excited. And I don't know, we get a chance to drop in with people and try and give just, like, our best energy to people when we're interacting. And I find even the people who work the conventions, there's, like, this energy of positivity and connection and community at those conventions that is pretty fucking great in this world.
I love it. It's so human. It's so honest, even though they're all dressed up as extraterrestrial creatures. It's one of the most human places that I've been, and I always walk away uplifted.
Yeah. Like, I take that over this fucking looks maxer.
Yeah.
Fuck.
For real.
Yeah. It's sort of tangential, but this like hyper individualization. I saw something about, like, the US once had, like, one of the biggest industries in the US was the train system, and they would build a beautiful train station at the center of every city, which is within walking distance of everything you needed in the city. And that was the biggest industry. Those were the wealthiest people, were the train owners. And then cars came along and changed the priorities of the nation. And now our train system is pretty whack and limited, and cities are built around cars instead of people. And, that was a switch to focusing on the individual. Let everyone drive their own car, and let's build cities for all the people in their own cars. And like, you can physically see what that has done to our cities, like focusing on individuals only rather than the collective. There's a cost to that. Like,
Amen.
LA is built for cars. All the space is roads rather than people walking. A lot of European cities had that, and then there was these pushes in like the 70s to take back the city space for people. And that's why half the cities are so fucking walkable and amazing now. That like they did go in the direction of cars, and then they saw, oh no, this is fucked. Let's make a bunch of roads that are just for walking. Cars will build the city kind of like around, like they can be peripheral. And what it does for connection and community and the feeling of an actual city is so much better than everyone feeling like in their individual little pods all the time.
And I've said this before, but Trevor Noah said, like, what money does is it separates you from the village, so you end up just having to pay for the village.
Right. Huh.
How insane is that?
Yeah.
Instead of having, like, I don't know, people near you or live in, like, families or generational whatever, like, you want to get all this money for it to be private, for you to do it privately, for you, for there to be this privacy.
Right.
And instead of that just being a thing, we start to live privately.
Yep.
And then you just end up working and paying for a community that is part of your primary project or why you're here anyway. It was a really interesting concept to me. And it really made me rethink a lot of things because, you know, I think making money early on really made me think that I didn't need to rely on human connection or a group of people or a tribe at all. And,
totally, because your resources...
Who is this Victorian ghost?
I thought the same thing.
I said, who the...
But no, totally, because your resources were met. So you're like, oh, I don't need anyone else, but you fucking
Let me do
do.
these drugs by myself. I can afford them. Not even those with other people. But yeah, so I that's so interesting to me.
Yeah. Man.
And it's like, and sorry, I brought this other thing where it's like community is inconvenient. It can be annoying. It can be prioritizing something over yourself.
Yes.
It can be overwhelming. It can be overstimulating. And those are all the things that come along with all the good things. That's literally what you're supposed to be with community, is all those things plus all the good things you get.
Yes.
And I was like, wait.
Yes, there's part of friendships and community that's inconvenient. Yes. And uncomfortable at times and frictiony at times. Yeah, dude. But that's the cost, because you can separate yourself from it. I think anyone who's like started to mature in their life and started to choose their peace and cut chaos out of your life, anyone who's done that enough, you will at least bump up once or twice against the feeling like there's a version of this that goes too far, where you've chosen peace so much that like there's no noise or community in your life, like
anywhere.
You've done it too successfully that now there's no connections.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I think anyone who's kind of committed to that has bumped up against like, oh, wait.
Right. And
don't go so far in that direction of isolation.
all chaos in your life is not something to run from. Sometimes chaos is the ultimate level up. It's usually the final boss. Or just like the healthy chaos that is life that keeps all your systems on. All, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're literally calm and neutral the whole time, you might as well move to, I don't know, Tibet or some place where they're meditating all the time. You don't have to be around anybody at all. But
exactly,
they're like, I keep saying primary project, and I mean the set of tools that you came into this life with to do whatever you needed to do here, right? And chaos is usually necessary for you to like pull out those tools. Once again, discernment.
Yeah.
healthy chaos over unhealthy chaos.
Yeah, you
'cause
got to
there is a
learn what it
difference.
is. Yeah, you got to learn the
Being
difference.
addicted to chaos, you got to go to what is your root motivation for all of these things and really hold yourself accountable, not
Yeah.
to the point of shame, but just to the point of, oh, this is how I'm in, magnetizing these situations continuously into my life, and this, this is what I need to kind of be working on. I kind of just lost my train of thought, but yeah.
No, dude, you brought up the primary project thing like a few times now, and I think you brought it up last week, and it's stayed with me. It's such a good reminder of perspective that, like, yes, there is a primary life project, that being
I don't know
the
when
self, the growth, the not the chase, not the checklist, how is my fucking heart doing? How is my maturing doing? How is my forgiveness, gratitude, whatever? How are my skill? Yeah, whatever that is.
that dropped on me, like just stream of consciousness, probably like, I don't remember hearing that exact thing, but it dropped on me and I was like, oh, right. That's what I have had to focus on the past, 7 years of my life. Cause I really have to reconcile sometimes like being successful and not being successful now and like what it was for me. And like, I believe in this primary project now. I see the value in like all the, like, I see the value. I'm like, oh man, I was not focused on the right thing forever. And no wonder it was so wrenching and painful to focus on this thing that has just been sitting and rotting. And now I have a good, like, better primary project. And like, that's why working on this movie, Bad Eggs, I was like, oh my God, I'm bringing the talent that I feel and channel with this primary project, like, competence. Wow. Still sweat. But I honestly, I was just, that was the difference. Because there was a contentedness on this set where it was just a chasing before, chasing that high of being in front, like that adrenaline of action and cut, that adrenaline of, all these different people, of being caffeinated, of being, in that creative space. And this time I was much more calm. I was much more just like letting it in, observing, like there wasn't this anxiety on set this time.
Dude.
And I couldn't believe it. There was really a zen to me about being there. And I was like, is this what it's going to be like now? Just
Cool.
that extra like double lock-in layer of protection. I
Cool.
was
Dude, I love that.
there, dude.
That's what I have on set. It's why I always want to be on set, because I just get it and I feel good. Even the anxiety on set is good. It's me feeling anxious about my work that I love. Like, it's a good nerves. I love it. All of it makes sense to me. I'm like, yes. And I make sense on set.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking good. Wow. Yeah, more of that. More of that next year.
Yeah, more of that, please.
More of that. Yeah. Yeah. You got a rune to play?
I mean, I don't know how easy this is going to be, but
all right, let's see.
I did pull us up a little game. Okay. And it is, all right, so it's emojis, and the emojis tell the story. So you sound it out, right? Okay. So here we go. These are all movies, by the way.
Okay.
So the first one, we have an astronaut and then two of the pointing up arrows.
Okay. An astronaut and two up arrows. And it's sounding out, or like, what do the symbols make me, what movie did the
like,
symbols...
what do the symbols make you think?
Like, that makes me think of Gravity.
It makes me think of Interstellar.
Both space movies. Is it Interstellar?
It's Interstellar because I just saw the first one. Okay, but the rest I don't know about.
That could really be any space movie.
Okay, what about this
let's
one?
see. Is that a
So we have the guy walking with the cane,
yep,
with a broken heart, and music. I just saw the answer for this one, and it doesn't make any sense.
AI's not there yet, Linz.
Let me tell you what they wanted this one to be.
What?
La La Land.
What? What?
Was the guy blind?
No. No. I never would have guessed that in a million years because the cane guy is that's a red herring. This game doesn't want you to win. Okay, Finding Nemo.
The fish
with a magnifying glass. Finding Nemo.
Okay,
Finding Nemo.
Okay, I don't know the answers for any more of them. So now, number 4 is we have a professor in front of a chalkboard with the light bulb and then a boy or a baby? A boy.
These are so vague. Okay, an old man, a light bulb, and a boy. Okay, it's either Goodwill Hunting or
that's what I thought,
or Benjamin Button.
Let me go look. Hold on, Goodwill Hunting.
What is it?
It was the boy who harnessed the wind.
I'm sorry.
To stop playing this.
No,
I don't know what the game is. I literally go chat. You have to like double check it. It even goes making sure all this is accurate.
No, the boy who harnessed the wind. I'm sorry. No,
I'm sorry. What?
Also,
let's move on.
What movie is that? Okay, let's play some unheard voice notes. Ooh, I'm scared. This is 8 seconds. I'm afraid this is going to be someone trolling.
Hello, Neds Declassified Pod. Quick question. What do you think about being in a relationship with someone when you don't like their friends? Thanks. Bye.
Amazing. Efficient.
We totally thought that was going to be a fart.
Great question. So efficient. 8 seconds. That's a record. We've never had a single Neds Pod submitter be more efficient with their question.
And she didn't even sound rushed.
No.
What was her name? I'm sorry.
This is
Did she
Kelly.
not want it to say?
Maybe
Kelly?
not, but Kelly. All good.
Well,
hopefully your partner doesn't listen to Ned's Pod.
Wait, do we have more insight on this than we think?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
What do you think of... Hold on, let's hear the phrasing again.
Neds Declassified Pod. Quick question. What do you think about being in a relationship with someone when you don't like their friends?
Okay.
Thanks. Bye.
I think... Ooh. I think it is just... I don't have an absolute for you, but it's very important information. It's very important information what you think about their friends and what your friends think about them. It's not an absolute. I don't have an absolute rule here. It's just don't disregard the information. Yeah, that's it.
I think it's a deal breaker. You are who you surround yourself with. You literally are the sum of the 5 people that you surround yourself with the most. And if it's going to be a constant push and pull between you and a friend and the friend group, which that's never right, because you're starting with a decision. You have to be the best friend first who can get along with the friend group. There are certain things you might not prefer or like. This person talks a lot, yada, yada, yada. But if there are base things that you just fundamentally are different on, I think that's a deal breaker. If they annoy you and like, you can't hang out with them for more than an hour, like, I don't know, that's kind of different, but it just depends on the severity of the red flag of the friends.
Yeah,
I just think you're going to constantly be in this push and pull, and there is going to form resentment on both sides, no matter how okay with it you are, no matter how much your brain tells you this is okay. There are still energetic feelings and resentments that can get built up, and at the end of the day, I think it's really going to be you're going to force this person to make a choice. I also don't think it's comfortable to put somebody in a position to like constantly be, I don't know, being the buffer in social situations with, people that you're going to be hanging out with.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it matters, especially if you don't like all of their friends.
If it's
a couple here and there, whatever, but like you don't like the whole friend group. Yeah, it just matters. It matters. Important
because
info.
This is the person that they're also going to be going to when they have fights with you, when they want to plan something for you, when you should be like, you just want to be on board with their friends. You know what I mean?
So true. So true.
He's going to get so much intel, or she's going to get so much intel from her group of friends on how to treat you. Like that's a huge layer that people see things through. And it's hard if it's,
so true. And like a partnership, the longer you're in it, is a weaving together of your lives. Like that's what's naturally occurring is your lives are starting to merge. And let me also stipulate, friends out there, you have to work against that force because it's happening naturally. You have to work against the codependence and just lives are interweaving when you're getting together. Friendship is such a huge part of life. So if you don't feel good about their friends, that's a weird weaving of you in that person's life and them in yours. Like that's just it's gonna matter. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's gonna matter.
We're just talking about community. Like community is important, and when a couple gets together, that couple community, that's what you're fostering to be in. Like, don't cut yourself short and make I don't know. Don't miss out on everything that a coupling is supposed to be. All the people that you get to know through each other, all the harmony that can be created. I don't know.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I mean, all of it just matters, especially if you're looking long term. All of it matters. Who the person's friends are, who the person's family is. Again, I don't have absolute rules on it. Like, there's spectrums of situations here. And you can certainly make things work that are not ideal, but you just want to pay attention and know what you're choosing for your life and your boundaries and your trust and all of that, because their friends will be a part of your life in big and small ways. So great question, to be honest.
That was great.
Great question, to be honest.
Great.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice early on with my lady, just meeting some of her friends and going like, yeah, nice. I can hang with you people.
Can I tell you? So then, she had her B-day and Midsommar. Is that how you say it?
Midsummer. Yeah, Midsummer.
Oh, you just say summer.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all looked amazing. It was like this Greek cult or something.
Yeah,
y'all were
it
in
was
a circle,
Midsummer
like jumping
themed.
around,
Yeah.
and like your face would just like wipe the screen, and like everybody. And she was like so beautiful in the middle in her headdress, like doing her thing. I was like, Dev's in with the right cult. Like I know you're cult, like you're cult
I'm cult
prone.
adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah, you're very cult prone, and that just looked like a hella good time.
Yeah, it was basically a cult birthday party. It was a blast, right up my alley. Yeah.
I said somebody's being sacrificed tonight. All that white.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
so cool. You've talked about that the pace was such a nice part of the good weaving that you guys are doing.
That pace is good, man. Pace is good. Friends out there, if I can give you any advice for your relationships, is go in slow, babies. Just, I love the stories. Again, there's not one size fits all. I love the stories of people who just meet and they've been together for 15 years. They spend every day together. But that is a dangerous way to play a relationship. Go in slow. Pay attention to the information. Take time. Don't spend every day together. Don't talk every day when you're getting to know someone, so that you can assess, so you can maintain your own space and see them from your own space. Because like I said, once you start being together, your lives are going to weave together. That's going to happen naturally. So yeah, just go in slow. Everyone's so hungry for it. They just fucking jump right in. I'm texting every day. That's a stranger you're texting. It's a fucking stranger. All right. We got a voicemail from Jeshua? I feel like we've played a Jeshua before, or we met a Jeshua at the con.
At the con.
Hey, Neds crew. This is Jeshua all the way from Boston. A couple of weeks ago, you guys went to the Rhode Island Comic-Con. I just want to thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure to meet all of you guys. I wrote you guys a silly mini script. I'm curious. I would love to hear your feedback on if you loved it, if you hated it. Please let me know. If you hated it, please don't be too harsh. But if you found it somewhat entertaining, I would love to hear your feedback. I know I had some special words for Lindsay, and I'm just kind of curious on your thoughts. Again, thank you for coming to the Comic-Con a couple weeks ago. My name is Joshua, and I hope I hear back from you guys soon. Love you guys.
Okay, love you. Put a pin in that, Joshua. I have
Joshua.
it. It's in a pile of procrastinating things I have for Ned's Pod. We have things we need to sign and read, and yes.
I do remember meeting you, Joshua, so it's so nice to hear from you. Thank you so much for leaving a note, and thank you so much for your offering of the script. I remember you passing it across the table, and then I didn't know where it landed, but I cannot wait to take a look at it.
Yeah, when Dan, Lindsay, and I get on the same page, we will look. So put a pin. Put a pin, Joshua. And thanks for coming to the con.
Yeah. I can't wait to read the offering.
Yeah, thanks, man. Let's see if I have... Oh, we have a follow-up from Yanni, who spoke to us last week.
All right.
Okay, so hopefully I know how to send a voice note now and not accidentally.
I feel like it was the one that cut off.
And just
cut off.
talk into a phone. How embarrassing, you guys. I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm very sorry. I can't believe I finally got on the show, and I fucked up my message. So thanks for being so graceful.
It's very Ned's Pod of you.
At the end of the message, I just wanted to let you guys know what got cut off was my words of gratitude for all of you. So Dan, and Devin, and Lindsay, I friggin' love you guys. Specifically, like, oh my gosh, both Lindsay and Devin were my first crushes. Okay, it's crazy. Like, I love you guys. And yeah, I wanted to say thank you so much for being a support for me. Like I said, I felt like a huge loser as a kid, and now I'm a big cool adult, and I just wanted to say I am gonna keep going forward and make this shift and change my profession and try to get into a cool program and start my career and
Right, she was
be a
switching.
doctor. And while I'm in med school, I'm going to keep this episode downloaded and listen to it the next time that I am feeling scared, because you guys are right. Like Lindsay said, I'm mid-young. I shouldn't let the age industrial complex get to me.
Goodbye.
And now at 30, I do know more. So I can trust that I have a little bit, more of a frontal lobe for these decision-making things. Oh my God, how to talk. So thanks for allowing me to allow myself this pivot. I do still create a lot. I am an illustrator primarily. I like to do comics too, post that on Instagram and share it. And, I can understand a little bit better now that my art making, sharing with the world, all of that, and what it entails is who I am. It's not going to stop, but it's not my identity. And more so, my identity doesn't need to be tied to my career. So thanks for the freedom. I'll try to be less of a control freak. Work in progress, though.
Yeah, me too, dog.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Oh, what
Yanni,
a lovely follow-up.
Love you. I love how vulnerable you are to share all of that good stuff on the pod. I know you're going to make it. I can hear your attitude in your voice. Like, I so appreciate that the words that we said resonated with you. And like, man, I big hug and just so many blessings on this pivot.
Yeah, dude, I was just talking to a friend this week who's going through a life pivot thing, is about to turn 30, had a plan, life circumstances messed it up. She's done a lot of things, has had a lot of passion for various things, and she too is figuring out, like, where do I send it into, like, what is my adult career, at least for the next journey, the next chapter, like. And she is also just considering, like, what is the pivot, what life path do I have to take that might take longer than I imagined, or whatever. A couple year degree, like, what is it? So I think it's like way more common than you think as well. Thanks for following up.
Thank you.
It just highlights, even at the conventions when we talk to all of you fans out there, it just highlights like, God, we are all just going through the same shit. We're all going through the same primary project struggles, man.
And here's the thing. We have always been going through this. That's what strikes me when I watch older media or take in anything from even freaking scrolls writing on the walls, the freaking cave drawings. Like we're all a little, this is just, the primary project has just always been, this puzzling thing. And it's kind of great too.
Yeah,
we're not alone. That's the thing. Like we are all think we're so alone, and that's the greatest thing that recovery has taught me is like, no matter how special you think your circumstances are, people can relate.
Yeah,
we're so not alone.
Yeah. So thanks for being a fan. I'm glad we could be a support. I'm sure hearing your share helped other listeners out there to feel less alone. So
definitely,
I know people can relate to it. So thanks. Listeners, if you ever want to submit your voice, DM the Neds Pod Instagram. Sometimes you need approval, so just send us a message saying, I want to send a voice note, and we'll get you approved to send one. We welcome any and all submissions to the Neds Declassified Pod Instagram. Well, let's see. It's Wednesday. You're listening to this. Well, it's at least dropping the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday weekend. I hope you handle both your stresses and blessings with grace and gratitude and spaciousness. And I'll be trying to do the same.
And can I just say for this holiday season, courtesy flush. Okay? There's going to be a lot of intestines moving and grooving on Thanksgiving. There's not going to be enough bathrooms for every single person in your family. Do a courtesy flush. You'd be surprised at how helpful that actually is. People will know that you're... but a courtesy flush really helps out the air traffic. And I'm talking specifically to you, Devin.
I feel it. I feel it. And I'm not gonna.
It's me.
Beating your chest is crazy. That's
come
my
out of the bathroom.
stink.
As far as the nose can smell.
I didn't
it's
even
me.
turn on the fan.
Wow. Enjoy Turkey Day, or
You too.
vegan.
No, I'm not vegan.
You can't say nothing these days. I'm just talking to them.
Oh. Yeah.
Enjoy.
That was your tip,
day.
right? Courtesy flush.
A courtesy flush.
Yeah. My real, I just kind of gave you a well wish, but my tip is,
Can I just say one other thing? Do your own dish so that the women of your family are not left doing dishes for everybody for 2 hours afterwards. Just wash your own dish. If everybody washed their own dish, guess what? Everybody could be together in the living room. It's not the woman's job.
Well-
and I'm talking specifically to my family when I say that.
okay, nice.
Don't worry though, I won't see ya.
I was going to say though, depending on the timing of that though, that's a lot of traffic in the kitchen,
I'm gonna literally. Then you volunteer. You volunteer, Deb.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Yeah, all right.
I'll pick
Anyway.
up. I'll pick up a dish. I'll pick up. There's
Or
usually a
paper
communal.
plates.
There's usually a communal effort kind of happening. I feel like.
Earth is going to. All right. So just paper plate it up. Anyway, I guess the planet should come before women's rights. Never mind. Make the women clean.
Oh my God, the conundrum here. What a complicated life. Yeah, balancing priorities. It's tough. Anyways.
Opt out.
Anyways.
We love you guys.
Love you guys. Be well. See you for the final few podcasts of the year, because I feel like we'll take off a few weeks at the end of the year. I'm gonna need a couple weeks off.
We need it.
I'm sick of talking. I'd like to see
We
you.
don't have
I'd like
anything
to
to say.
see you, Lindsay, and talk to you like in person as friends. That would be cool.
too. That'd be
yeah,
nice.
yeah. So we're gonna take a couple weeks off at the end of the year. So next week we'll probably do a couple more before the end of the year. Looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll maybe do like a little year reflection wrap up. Maybe one of them last
Cute.
episodes.
Yeah.
Daniel will have nothing to say. He'll be like, a year was a year. 365 days does happen.
Well.
And
then just the whole time. Look, I'm busy right now. We miss you, Dan.
Love you, Dan. See you next week, everybody. Bye.
Bye, guys.